Back for an evening garden update. Here is my all sweet watermelon vine. I believe I planted this on June 30th from seed, and it is starting to vine aggressively, and soon it'll be spilling over. I'm going to get some cardboard and put down in this area, and then put some straw on top, so when the vines decide to come up out of the 30-gallon planter, which I think they'll be doing soon, they have a safe place to lay. Here are my 2 tomato plants. Now, have not had any issues with hornworms. I hope that continues. We do have a very high population of birds, like 7 to 9 different species. So I'm believing what's happening is they are eating them. We started having some red tomatoes towards the end of last week, and I see many more are starting to turn. I've got 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, and then 6, and then 2 over there. Now, interesting enough, this 15-gallon container grow bag, which holds the second tomato plant, has this peculiar buddy right here. This is absolutely not a cherry tomato, and neither is his neighbor right here. So I'm curious to what's going on. It's definitely a different variety. Not sure how it merged into these, but it is growing in the same container. You'll see larger stems at the root, so I really think it's its own separate stem. So I'm excited that we're actually going to have a tomato variety. Now, I've been dealing with a lot of brown leaf spots with my tomatoes, so aggressively, literally every few days I come in to prune. I did a lot on Sunday, and I'll probably do some more tomorrow because I see some more coming, but it's always all over, not always over them, but specifically when it needs some air and I need to prune. And I've always noticed it's the suckers in particular where the brown leaf spots are. So I'm not losing fruit, but it's been helpful. So I need to do some more of that with my tomatoes, but I'm excited. I think so far we've harvested about 5 or 6 of them. This contraption here my mom gave me, I need a second one to go over my yellow squash container, but this is my zucchini plant who was paired in here with a marigold. He lives in this mesh bag. I water him through it and all. I only take it off when I'm just checking things out, checking again still for any leaf squash eggs or anything like that. I need to get one for here because I've heard so many horror stories about the squash borer. And I don't want that to happen. So I need to do this within the next 2 days. These are my strawberries. They have really produced some amazing green leaves over the past few days. And they're starting to do offshoots. It's a June berry strawberry plant, but I really trying to figure out if there's anything I can do to make it produce more fruit this year. I heard if I cut back some of the runners, it might. So we'll see. I have given everything some fertilizer on Sunday because we were projected to get a lot of rain this week. So I think it'd be a great time to fertilize them. Here are my leeks. These were gifted to me as seedlings. I also have some dill that I've planted recently for companion planting around them. And I think beets too. Yes, and I see the beet seedlings coming through. My kale pot seedlings are coming out so much better than they did with the last packet that I used. As you can see, these are in my Dollar Tree laundry baskets for $1.25, in line with some landscape fabric. I've got butter lettuce growing around the perimeter, and this is my last hope for an okra plant. It's getting late in the season. It's August. Today is August 4th, I believe. And I really love okra, and I would love for it to come. This is my third attempt. This time at least I soaked it. And yeah, so it's been about a week. I'll give it another 2 weeks and see what comes up. But preferably we'll get an okra. My Swiss chard is doing well. I also planted some beets in the front of this pot. I see one of the beet seedlings coming through. Another companion plant. And then this one I have cauliflower coming through in the middle. You'll get one head. And then I've got marigolds around with some dill. I see the marigolds, but not the dill yet. My sage, my oregano, basil, thyme, lavender, lemongrass. I desperately need to eat some of my lemongrass. We use the mint all the time for tea, or I made some iced mint limeade. I tried to do a hibiscus plant that didn't work. I may attempt again. And back here I am growing, I just planted last week, some dill. The dill has sprouted, some green onion, and some chives. They have not come through yet. My spinach, I harvested yesterday because we did tacos for dinner. And as you know, with this current outbreak, you can't eat lettuce from the store. So we use the spinach as the lettuce for our tacos. But I also have planted some green onion in here, as well as shallots. So this is another companion plant. I'm going to harvest some more spinach soon just to actively keep it growing. And occasionally I throw seeds in there just because. My sweet potato, I started with one sweet potato slip, one little mere leaf. And over the last week, it has produced a few more slips, so I think it's doing well. I'm going to add some more potting mix around the perimeter of this so there's more space for the sweet potatoes to grow when the tubulars start. Nothing yet for my sugar daddy peas or my bush beans. My pole beans are doing really great. They're climbing on the front as well as along the back. And I recently added turnips here to companion plant, and I already see the seedlings just right in this corner coming up. I just put them there. My daughter and I planted this one. It's just sunflower, marigolds, and zinnias, and all those seedlings are popping up. The stars of my show this summer for my first year gardening are doing well. I have 4 cucumber plants. We've already harvested 8 to 9 cucumbers, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 that'll be ready in another day or 2 from this plant, with so many more baby ones coming. And then this plant's almost ready for its first harvest. I see 1 here. There's a second one here that actually probably is ready now. And whoa, the third one back there that's ready. I'll probably harvest those tomorrow. My sweet bell pepper finally has some flowers starting to open, and I see some baby bell peppers starting to drop. This is just a zinnia pot. It's growing. Radishes I planted last week popped up in 2 days. More zinnias, my babies, my flowers, my bees. We have a Japanese eggplant. I'm going to harvest the first one probably on Friday. I threw some green onions from my kitchen around it to hopefully get them to keep growing. Got carrots in here. Want to get about 2 to 3 inches off in them. And we've got some beautiful black-eyed peas growing here. I think I threw carrots in the middle too. We'll see. We'll see. More zinnias. My red raspberry and my thornless blackberry bush don't think are doing well. So I think I'm going to repurpose these for, I've got broccoli I need to grow, cabbage. I'm interested in Brussels sprouts, and asparagus and collard greens. So we'll see. But that's an update as of today, August 4th.